Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Elizabeth and I'm a kindergarten teacher here in sunny California, and I'm so excited that you've stopped by. If it's your first time here to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the family. If you're not new to the channel and you've been following me for a while, you know that I am super passionate about what I do here in kindergarten, and I was so excited when Lakeshore Learning reached out to me to see if I would like to join them in their ambassadorship program and help represent them on this channel. So if you're a teacher, you've probably heard of Lakeshore, but if you haven't heard of Lakeshore before, Lakeshore is an educational company that creates educational materials for students from kindergarten through 6th grade. They actually create materials for toddlers and infants as well, and I use them literally all the time. We have a Lakeshore right down the street from us. They also have those huge laminators in the store, and so I'm always going there and laminating stuff, and they have amazing hands-on activities, things that are great for play-based learning, project-based learning. I mean, truly, this store is like the teacher store. So I'd like to say a big thank you to Lakeshore for sponsoring this video, and all of the products that you're going to see in today's video are from their Flexspace line. These are all products that are must-haves in my opinion. I think that every teacher who is considering using flexible seating in their classroom need to have these products. So I am excited to share with you how I'm going to use these products in my classroom, and I even recruited my son to show you the products in action. One of the first products that Lakeshore sent me were these Wobble Seats or Wobble Cushions. Basically what you do is just set these down on the floor and the students will sit on these. They are not completely inflated, so it gives the student a little bit of like wobble room, you know, and so they're able to move and really focus their energy more on the cushion than fidgeting. We have a word work area in our classroom. I refurbished a whiteboard that had been ripped off the wall and I put it on the back of our cubbies, and so we do a lot of word work on that whiteboard wall. So this would be a great option for using the wobble cushions. Another thing that we're going to use these for in class are probably reading groups. We do carpet time reading groups, so I'll pull 4 to 5 students in a reading group and I will put these wobble cushions around, and they can sit crisscross applesauce and then focus their energy more on the wobble cushion than fidgeting. And these are really lightweight too, so the students can just grab them, find their space on the carpet, and have a seat. Next we have these wobble chairs, and this is literally probably like, I don't know, 7-8 pounds. It's really lightweight, but very sturdy, and this was so easy to assemble. Literally just pop it together, like the 3 pieces just push together. This is a great chair replacement, so we'll use these at desks or at our smaller tables, and the students can just kind of wobble around on these and focus their energy more on the wobbling than fidgeting, and so we will definitely use these. I also like these because they don't tip like a normal chair would. Because they are constantly moving, the students are, you know, kind of subconsciously having to focus on keeping it upright. So this doesn't tip like a normal chair does. This would be something that you could give to a student who maybe has a little bit of a tendency to tip back in their chair. I have a couple students in mind that I think will really like these, and so giving them that option too to use this if they feel like that's going to help them focus is something that I encourage, and I think that I'm going to do here in class. The next thing that Lakeshore sent me, and they sent me 3 different colors. I'm so in love because I love bright colors here in the classroom. My classroom is full of bright colors. I have a bright pink playhouse right here. My button rug has a ton of bright colors. I love like astro bright colors, and these colors are so bright on these cushions, but they are the Flexspace giant comfy pillows, and they sent me 3 of them, and they are right here behind me. Now these are awesome because we have a reading rainbows area where there's a lot of like our writing center is. You can see it back here on my window. Our writing center is back here. We have a bunch of books here. We have our word wall here. We have a bunch of like stamp art stuff over here, so the kids are like reading a lot. They're you know, writing a lot, and so having an area that they can just kind of relax in and be comfortable in is important. So these Flexspace giant comfy pillows are the perfect addition to our reading rainbows area. As you can see here, my son is just laying on his tummy and reading a book. This is something that I envision my students absolutely loving and doing in the classroom. These pillows are so comfortable and so durable. The material is very durable. Like the outer, there's like an outer pillowcase, and you can tell that it's going to be easily wipeable. So there's like an outer pillowcase, and then underneath that is like a thicker material. And I'm just looking here, and this outer pillowcase here, it's got a zipper on it, so you can take it off and zip it, which, you know, in kindergarten, bless their hearts, sometimes, you know, they accidentally mark on things, or maybe their shoes are dirty and we didn't realize it. So having that option to take the pillowcase off and wash it is great. But like I said, this material is really easily wipeable, and so I'm so excited to use these in class. I think they're going to be a great addition to our Reading Rainbows area. All right, the next thing is this Flexspace wobble chair back here. Let me pull it up here. Okay, this thing is awesome. So basically all it does is it folds down, and did you hear it click? So listen, when I pull it up, you'll hear it click. So you can recline it depending on how, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of those like really old fashioned, like in the 80s, those tanning chairs that people used to have. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where you could like click the back up. So this is like a microfiber cloth, I think. And so you can easily, this is very easily wipeable. You can clean this. It's very sturdy. This is not like the kids are not going to break this. This is something that's very sturdy. And like I said, I love the bright colors. My son loved it when he was in here. He actually took it upon himself to grab the book, considered it the chair himself. And so I can see my students absolutely loving this. We're actually going to put this in our Tinkertown area where they sit and they build Legos a lot. And because this goes up that high, I think this is going to be a great addition to our little Tinkertown area. So they have a lot of different colors. This is the one that they sent me, and it totally matches my decor, my classroom decor. Thank you, Lakeshore. But I also love that this can be folded. So if you need to store this, you can fold it down like that, and then it folds flat. So I love this, and the kids are going to love this. It's going to be a great addition to our Tinkertown area. Then we have the Flexspace balance ball seat, and it's got these little like pegs at the bottom that help it like stand. And this is just another great option for seating, either at tables or, you know, in our reading, like we'll use these probably in our Reading Rainbows area, like I said, where the students are going to be sitting. This would also be good if you had a smaller table you could put it at. And I like that it's got the stands on it, so it's not going to roll all over. When the students sit on this, the peg things kind of squish out like that, and so it actually, they can sit on top of it and they're not like supported by these little pegs. They're actually supported by the ball. But if you're just needing it to stay in one place, I like that they built that in, because then you don't have to have an additional like circle or stand that you put this in. It's not going to roll all over because it does have these legs on it. As a teacher, I'm always trying to think of new ways to engage my students. So my goal is to really help the students find the learning method that works best for them, so that I can help them grow and develop those higher level thinking skills that they need to be successful. I mean, I heard a quote once that said, you're not raising children, you're raising little adults. And that's so true. So to help invest in their little lives, like they need us to give them the tools that they need to be successful in college and then in their career, is something that I try to do. And with flexible seating and with Lakeshore's Flexspace line now, I feel like these are all resources that will just help enhance that experience for me as a teacher, give me the resources that I need to engage my little learners at whatever level they're at. I am probably on the floor with my students more than I am standing up in front of my students. I don't even have a desk in my classroom. I've never shared that on this channel before, but I actually use, and I'll be right back. So I actually use this. This is a wireless doorbell, and the reason that I use this is because I can be on the opposite side of the classroom on our little button rug here in the Reading Rainbow corner, and I can press this button and that is the signal for all of my students to clean up and to transition to our next thing. But my point in saying that I don't have a desk is that I truly believe in flexible seating. If you have any ideas on how you might use these products or how somebody else could use these products, please do me a favor and comment down below with how you would use them in the classroom or how you see these products being used, because collaboration amongst teachers is something that I completely cherish, and I know that I always appreciate when somebody else or a coworker or a teacher that I respect comments or shares something like that that I can then use in my classroom. So please feel free to leave comments down below. Thanks again, Lakeshore, for providing all of these awesome flexible seating options through your Flexspace line. I'm so excited to show these to my students on Monday, to share them with the students. We are going to have a blast, and it's just more options for us to be more flexible here in the classroom. So thank you, Lakeshore. I'll make sure to link everything that I talked about in today's video down in the description below, so that if you're wanting to check out Lakeshore Learning's awesome flex space line, you can do so by clicking on the links down below. I'll link their Instagram, their Facebook, their Twitter, all of their accounts so that you can connect with them. They are honestly a wonderful team, super organized, and I have loved working with them. So I'm excited for you to connect with them too. If you found this video useful or helpful, please give it a thumbs up. You may want to check out this video here and consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. So if you need to store this, whoops! I accidentally hit the doorbell, sorry.